This is Jeremy Adair from InternetMarketingForBusinessOwners.com. Today we're going to be talking about creating and maintaining an email list. Email marketing is considered by pretty much every online marketing expert as the number one way to increase your business, create and keep good relationships with your customers, and pretty much sell anything online. And in the next couple of minutes, you'll understand exactly why that is and how this can do wonders for your business. Let's visit one of my websites that captures the information of site visitors. And this is called a capture page. Now, when I say capture page, I simply mean the purpose of this page is to get people to fill in their information, giving me permission to send them email so I can keep in touch with them and become someone that they want to do business with. Now, we'll talk later about several successful strategies you can use to get people to willingly give you their contact information. But for right now, let me show you behind the scenes what happens when they do. Now, this is my realestateinvestingforbeginners.com website. I use it to find people who I'd like to work with in real estate investing. And so these are normally people who are interested in becoming successful real estate investors. About 20% of the total number of people who come to this page leave me their information, which is not bad at all. And we'll talk more about increasing those numbers in other tutorials. Now, first of all, what they do is they sign up here. And so I'll fill in some information. I'll put in my name, email, phone number. Let's see. What's your interest in real estate? Everything. So they come to a page that tells them that they have to go to their email and click on a link there to confirm their subscription. Now, this is called double opt-in. And I do it this way so that I know that the person wants to get information from me. And I know that the emails in my email list are real email addresses. Because what's the point of sending emails out to fake email addresses? People will put those in from time to time. So what happens is they'll go to their email like this, and they'll click on the link to confirm that they want to be a part of this list. And this adds them to my email list. So at this point, they get a welcome screen where they can read a short message from me and get some free bonus information. And if we go to my email address again, you'll see that a welcome email was sent to jerem@reifb.com as well. Now, if you set this up for your own site, all this is done without you having to be involved. People join your email list 24/7. At 2 a.m. while you're asleep, they'll be jumping on your email list. Now, here's the fun part. Let me give you a tour of what happens behind the scenes. So I've joined my own email list here. So what happens then? This is Aweber. This is a company that helps me manage my email lists. Now, there's a link below if you want to check them out yourself. Now, if you're serious about starting an email list, here are things that places like Aweber can do for you. Now, this isn't meant to be a tutorial on how to use Aweber. There are other email list services out there that you can use to do the same things that we'll talk about here. But Aweber is considered the industry standard when it comes to managing email lists, and I've been with them for years. They're inexpensive, and they're very good. But this will just be a whirlwind tour of what you can do with an email list and how services like Aweber can help you. Now, at any time, I can see who has joined my email list. Now, I won't pull the whole list up here, but here's a list of people who have recently joined. And you can see where I joined down at the bottom here. Now, you can see all sorts of activity here. Who has joined, who has quit, like a guy named Reginald right here. People can sign up and then remove themselves automatically from your lists. You don't have to manually do any of that. This is great. If you've ever tried to manually manage your own list of emails, say you used Yahoo or Gmail, you have to add and subtract people to your list by hand. And if you send out 1,000 emails and 300 of them come back undeliverable and you have to delete all those, often you hit some kind of limit where you can only send out 50 or 100 emails at a time, and then you have to wait to send more. This can get hard to manage after a while. Now, another issue is spam. If you send a mass of emails on a regular basis, chances are you're going to raise red flags on your email account. And the thing that'll happen to you is the same thing that I've seen dozens of times, where you're trying to keep in touch with hundreds of people and you're sending them emails on a regular basis, but major email providers like Yahoo and Gmail and Hotmail, they see your activity and they decide to flag everything you send as spam, whether it is or not. And suddenly your messages aren't getting delivered at all, even if people requested them and read them, and you don't have any way of knowing if they're getting through or not. So if you're serious about email marketing, and like I say, it's hands down the best way to keep in touch with large numbers of people, here's what's available to help you get your emails delivered quickly and effectively. Now with services like Aweber, not only are people added to your email list automatically, you can send everyone, no matter how big your list gets, you can send everyone an email with a few clicks. So I'll just show you how this works. You add a quick title here, okay, and a quick message, and it's done. I can even personalize these messages. Say, hello, and you put in this name thing. How are you doing? So when people get these emails, it actually fills in their name automatically. And so it'll say, hi, John, how are you doing? If their name is John, or hi, Sue. And so you can add a bit of personalization to it. Another thing you can do is schedule these emails to go out on a future date. So if I want to send an email out at 2 p.m. tomorrow, but I'm going to be in the middle of a meeting, then I can schedule this to send it out at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And while I'm not even there, these emails will get sent out at that time. So here's how I can send out thousands of emails automatically without having to manage it at all. Just click and you're done. You can also make your emails look nice and, add graphics and, nice little layout. It can practically look like a web page that you're sending people in their email. And that's nice. But another thing to look at here, this is called Spam Assassin. And what this does is it makes sure that the emails you're sending out don't look like spam. Because when you send out thousands of messages at once, let's say 500 of them go out to Yahoo addresses, Yahoo's going to look for certain phrases or words or other common things that spammers use, and Aweber will let you know if you're likely going to be marked as spam. And since you're sending email through Aweber, this isn't your personal Gmail account you're using. Yahoo and AOL and those other places are used to getting large numbers of emails from Aweber's system. And Aweber works with these email providers individually to make sure that the emails get through. Some other statistics you can get are bounces, which is just how many emails have gone inactive or have been deleted and aren't accepting email anymore. And Aweber will automatically remove them from your list. Complaints, if you're getting complaints, that means people are marking you as spam, and you know that you've done something wrong that you want to change in future emails. It'll tell you your open rate, how many people are clicking through your emails, so how many people are opening up, reading them, and then actually clicking on links that you have in those emails. It'll tell you all those kind of things. Now, I'll go into detail on what all these things mean in other articles on this site, but for right now, just understand that you'll get a lot of information about what happens to your emails after they're sent out, and you can use this to improve your email list. Now, the last thing that I'll show you is what's called an autoresponder. An autoresponder is this. When someone signs up for this particular email list, an email goes out to them automatically, welcoming them to the website. Then, a day later, they get this email from me. This one's titled, How to Take Your First Steps in Real Estate Investing. And so that gets sent out to them, and they read that. And then, a day after that, they get a third email from me titled, An Inexpensive Way to Find Deals. Basically, here's what happens. As frequently as I want, Aweber will automatically, without me touching a thing, send emails that I've written to these new people on my list in whatever order and as often as I want. So someone new joins my list, and during the next week, they've received several emails from me on a couple of different days, and I haven't lifted a finger. And during that same week, 50 other people have joined my email list, and each of them are receiving emails every couple of days. So these people are hearing from me and getting good information from me automatically. By the time I decide to give these people a call or write them a personal email, they've already read a lot about me and what I do, and there's already a relationship and a level of trust there. The bottom line is, this is a great way to communicate with people, and I am literally sending out thousands, if not tens of thousands of emails every single week and they're getting delivered and read by thousands of people, and the only time I spend on this is writing a new email every now and then and sending it out. The system does the rest. So this is what a real managed email list can do for you, and other articles and tutorials in the email marketing section will focus on really using the power of email to fine-tune your marketing and how to really profit from it.